Golf Central on YouTube. Brought to you by the Chrome Soft Golf Ball from Callaway.
Well, earlier today, Shane Lowry beat his good friend Rory McIlroy by a stroke to win the BMW PGA Championship. It was kind of ironic because of what had happened back in 2014. There's the celebration as the Open champion wins for the first time since he lifted the claret jug at Royal Portrush in 2019. He also becomes the first Irishman to win this event at Wentworth in 64 years. Harry Bradshaw, the last to do so in 1958. Some of you may be thinking, hang on a minute, what about Rory McIlroy? Yes, Rory is from Northern Ireland. And as I mentioned, 8 years ago, he finished runner-up. He spoke to our Rex Hoggard after.
Shane, closing 65 for a one-stroke lead. Now, I watched and scoring a little bit, and the emotions were showing. This is your first win since the Open Championship. What are the emotions right now?
I'm pretty happy, to be honest. I'm relief. You know, I gave myself a great chance today. I've given myself a few chances this year, you know, twice this year. Over in America, I've been, 2 ahead with 5 to play and didn't win either of those. So I think this is an important one for me mentally to get as well, because if I didn't win today, I think maybe I start to doubt myself, or maybe you start to ask questions. But to get over the line was pretty good, and to do it against the likes of Rory and John Rahm, two of the greatest golfers in the world is very kind of pleasing.
Second shot on 18, you seem to walk it off a little bit. For those of us that will never get to do that, what does that feel like?
That's the greatest feeling in the world. I had it was a good 5-iron. I needed to hit it, and the very minute I hit it, I actually pulled it like a couple of yards from where I was aiming, and it was just, it was the very minute I hit it, I knew it was perfect. And if anything, I actually thought it was going to be closer, because I thought it was going to run down the green. And then I got down there and I saw that Rory didn't birdie 17, so I was pretty happy with that. But I said to Bo, I still need to try and hold it, but just kind of drop it in, and I left it just short. But thankfully somehow Rory's putt missed, and I won. So it's great.
You've been close here so many times, this being the flagship event. What does it mean to you to win here?
It means a lot. I think I don't play that much in Europe. I play, a few times every year, and I try and play as much as I can. So I like to support the tour whenever I can, and to win the biggest event in Europe and the biggest event on our calendar it means so much to me. It means so much to my team. It just means so much to everyone, and I'm just so happy that I could do it.
So here's a look at that final leaderboard. Shane Lowry by 1 over a group tied second that he mentioned includes 2 of the world's best, McIlroy and Rahm. Taylor Gooch ended up finishing alone in 4th. He did eagle the 18th after 3-putting the 17th. Patrick Reed, part of that big group, tied 5th that include Victor Hovland and Soren Kelsen, who were tied overnight for the 36-hole lead. And your defending champion, Billy Horschel, finished tied 9th. Let's hear now from Rory McIlroy, who also spoke to Rex.
Rory came up just short, but you talked yesterday about wanting to finish the season strong, win the FedEx Cup, and you want to make a run at the DP World Tour. How much momentum do you take from this?
Yeah, I do. I take momentum. I don't take as much momentum if I had won the thing, but it's another good performance. It's another good week. I keep saying the more you put yourself in these positions, the law of averages suggests that you're gonna get your fair share. And I feel like I stole one a couple of weeks ago in Atlanta. Didn't quite get over the line today, but you keep putting yourself up there and you keep playing good golf, enough are going to fall your way.
You want to join the celebration, so I'm going to let you go. But before I do that, you gave Shane a hug. I know you always want to win, but what does it mean watching him win?
I'm so happy for him. He's played a lot of great golf this year. I think back to, we had a chance at the Honda. Got screwed with that big downpour on 17 and 18. He's had a Hilton Head as well, playing in the final group with Harold Varner. He's had a lot of great chances to win this year. Hasn't quite got over the line, but I'm really happy for him. He's played a lot of good golf, and he deserves this one. I wish I would have made him play a couple extra holes maybe to get the trophy. But incredibly happy for Shane, and hopefully we'll have a couple of drinks tonight.
Meanwhile, over on the LPGA Tour, it was Ali Ewing who got the victory by 1 at the Kroger Queen City Championship presented by P&G. Not often that you shoot 65 on the final day and lose, but that is what happened to Shiyu Lin, who just fell 1 back. Maria Fausti alone in 3rd. A good performance, though, from her. Let's hear from our champion alongside Jim Gallagher.
just the key for me has just been knowing that it's in there, and the change that I made, in the couple weeks before Canada was big, and just shortening the backstroke. And in Canada, I was really close to putting some stuff together, but it was still kind of a little finicky. But this week, like you said, I saw putts go in, and once I saw them go in, I had that confidence.
What are you telling yourself when you're going through the season like you have? You know you can win, you've won. What are you telling yourself to kind of keep positive?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it has just been trying to lean on what I've seen myself do. Obviously, I've got an incredible support system. My coaches, my family, my husband, and they just keep drilling in me, like it's there. I promise it's there. Just keep working at it. It's there. And, I just really trusted it, and that knew that if I kept working at it, that it was going to be there.
You were with the women's team from Mississippi State last week. You saw some good golf. Charlie told them, do your job. You were told, do your job. How were you able to do your job today?
Yeah, I mean, I think in the first 8 holes, it was just pars. I don't think I missed any greens. I was just kind of two-putting. I hit a couple of good putts. But I think a big putt for me was that par putt that I made on 7. It was a 6-footer, but I saw a 6-footer go in, and was able to get to 9 and roll in an 18-footer down the hill, and then it kind of calmed me down. But honestly, I struggle with nerves all day because I just haven't been able to put this together for a full tournament this year. So to see it and see all the results finally come to place, it's really exciting.
This makes Ali just one of 2 players to have scooped to win in the last 3 seasons. The other is the world #1, Jin Young Ko. Good moment for her, good stage in the season as well, let's be honest, to get back to the winner's circle. What was your impression of Amanda Blumenhurst on Our Champion?
Well, I'm really surprised to hear that she was nervous, that she said she was nervous all day, because you never could have told from the way she acted. She was so calm and collected. That first stretch of 8 holes before she had a birdie on the scorecard, she just stayed very patient. The kind of mantra of 1 shot, 1 hole at a time, and then she birdied 9, and then the floodgates opened when she birdied 5 holes in a row on the back 9, because Shi Yulin was putting so much pressure on her, going on an amazing birdie streak as well. Both players, Shi Yulin and Ali Ewing, had bogey-free rounds. And how often does that happen, where it really kind of felt like a match play event? And funny enough, the last event that Ali Ewing, or one of the last events that Ali Ewing has won, is the match play event, the Bank of Hope in Las Vegas. And it felt like that today. They both played so well, and it was that back and forth between the 2 of them. And Ali has said that she has struggled with her putting mentally. Her tempo has been very off. Her putting stroke has gotten very long. She worked with her coach at Old Waverly to really shorten it up. Shorten up the tempo, shorten up the swing, and it paid off so much in the last 4 rounds. And for her, just to start seeing putts go in, get that confidence. It's not like the chicken and the egg. Are you successful because you're confident? Are you confident because you're successful? And so she just had that moment of seeing putts fall, and then it just clicked, and she played phenomenal golf.
Amazing golf from her, isn't it? And the new course queen continues to reign, right? It's an amazing achievement that she has.
Unreal. I mean, the entire LPGA Tour was seeing this golf course for the first time because the practice rounds were scrapped due to rain, and she loves it. Every single time she's won, it's been on a new course, right? New course queen. So
continues that again today. Congratulations to Ali Ewing, who won the inaugural edition of the Kroger Queen City Championship presented by P&G. They'll head to Portland next week, and congratulations to Shane Lowry as well on his victory at Wentworth.